my January favorites. As you know, these are like my favorite videos to film, so I'm really excited to be doing this one. Although I don't have a ton of favorites, I've been buying less and less beauty products lately, just because I haven't really been running out of anything. Nothing's really appealed to me in the drugstore, so anything that's new in this video is basically from Christmas, and I've been using it since. So I'll go ahead and get started. The first product is something that I've been using every single time that I wear makeup, and it's the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette. I have the Naked one, and I've been using it for quite a while as well. And then my sister gave me this for Christmas, and I've been using it non-stop since. It's basically just 6 matte shades of brown and gray, but they're all very cool toned, which the first palette is warm toned, so it's, even though the colors don't look too different in the pan, when you put them on, they do show up quite a bit differently. So it's been nice to play around with this, and you can kind of get some smoky looks going on. I've just been keeping it pretty natural though, using mainly Frisk and Cover, these 2 shades, which I actually have on right now as well. And they're really, really blendable and buildable. I think it's a fairly inexpensive palette, but it's really, really versatile and you can use it a lot. So I really recommend this if you don't have a huge eyeshadow collection, but you're looking for some new ones. This one's really, really good. This next favorite I did mention in last month's favorites video, but I hadn't been using it for very long, and I've been using it every single day since, so I figured I could give you a little bit of a better opinion on it. And it's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade Taupe, and you can probably guess it's just a really, really fine eyebrow pencil. And I like the fact that it's really thin because, like I mentioned in my previous video, you can make your eyebrows look really, really natural. And I think it's kind of like goof proof. It's really hard to mess up because it's so thin. So that's really nice because I'm not the best at doing my eyebrows, but they are pretty sparse without makeup, so I do like to fill them in a bit. And I think this claims to be waterproof, but I can tell you that it is not, because I've been wearing this to work and it does come off quite easily. So unfortunately it's not waterproof, but it's very natural, it's pretty affordable, and I think it's really comparable to the Anastasia eyebrow pencil, and I would probably repurchase this. It's pretty good. Next, I have some hair products that I've really been loving. These are the Down Under Naturals Nude Shampoo and Conditioner. It's a really strange name, and I had actually never heard about these before I saw them in Walmart, but yeah, I just saw them on the shelf and they had coconut on them, so that's what caught my eye, because as you know, if you watch my channel, I love anything that's coconut scented. And so I bought them, and they're really, really good. I think this was about $6, and they're almost a liter each, so that's a pretty good price for the amount of product you're getting. And what I like about them in particular is that the products are biodegradable, so it's better for the environment. They don't test on animals, and they don't have parabens, silicones, or phthalates in them, which is good because it means that they're a little bit more natural. And they're also made in Canada, which is really cool. So they smell really good, they detangle my hair really well, and they're very affordable. I really, really like these, and if you can find this brand, I've only seen it at Walmart, I recommend trying it out. My next product is actually also a hair product, and I got this one for Christmas as well. It's the John Frieda Beach Blonde Sea Waves Salt Spray. Looks like this. I really love the bottle, first off. I think it's a really pretty color. This is actually like my favorite color. And it's basically just like a texturizing salt spray, and that's one of my favorite types of hair products to use because I use it in place of a hairspray after I curl my hair, just to give it a little bit more texture and volume and make it look not so fresh and clean. So I've been using it to do that, and it works really well. It's not super strong hold or anything, and it can be a little bit drying like most salt sprays if you use too much, but if you just put on a fine mist, it works really well, and it does kind of smell like coconut, which is awesome. So I think this is around $7 or $8, so I think it's pretty affordable, and I would actually compare it to the Bumble & Bumble Surf Spray. I did have that, but I did not like the smell of it. This one smells way better, so if you're thinking about getting that one, maybe try this one instead for a more affordable option. My next favorite product is a body product, and you can probably guess what scent it is. It is coconut, It's the Alba Botanica Hawaiian Body Cream and Nourishing Coconut Milk, and I actually got this for Christmas as well. My sister typically gets me beauty products for Christmas because she knows the kind of stuff that I'm interested in, and she really likes shopping for that kind of stuff, so she picked this up for me. And it looks like it would be a body butter, but it's actually just a regular body lotion. It's not super thick in consistency. I think it's pretty moisturizing. It does, sorry, I can't get the lid back on. It moisturizes enough for me, and my skin does get pretty dry because it's pretty cold where I live, and I'm in the pool a couple times a week, so my skin gets dried out by the chlorine. But this does really help. The scent is really nice. It's not greasy or oily. It's an all-natural product. They don't test on animals, and the ingredients aren't too terrible. It's not like one of those ones with an ingredients list this long, which is good. I prefer more natural products, and it doesn't irritate my skin at all, which some body lotions do because of the fragrance in them, but this one doesn't. So I really recommend this, and I want to try a lot more from this brand. Before I move on to my random favorites, I have one unfavorite for this month, and it was actually a favorite in last month's video, so that's kind of a bummer, but I figured I would tell you guys about it so you don't make the same mistake that I did. In last month's video, I mentioned how I've been using coconut oil as my face moisturizer, and I think I actually found out that this has been breaking me out. My skin's been pretty bad the past 4 weeks probably, and I've been using this for about 6 to 8 weeks, and that's the only other thing that I can think of that I've changed in my skincare routine. And I actually looked this up online, and apparently this is a pore clogging oil, which I did not know. Everybody says to use coconut oil on your skin, but it hasn't been working for me. So if you have sensitive skin or acne prone skin, I don't really recommend using this. I'm 99% sure this has been the problem with my skin, so I'm gonna stop using it on my face, but I will keep using it in my hair and as a body lotion, so it's not a complete product fail. Okay, so now I'll move on to my random favorites. First, I have 2 YouTube channels that I've been watching quite a bit this month. The first one is Kelly Loves Beauty 1, and I've been following her for a couple of years now, I think 2 years now. And I hadn't been watching her channel lately, and I clicked on it this month, and I've been on a Kelly Loves Beauty 1 marathon. She does beauty and fashion videos, and she also has a vlog channel, and she works for Hollister, so a lot of her videos, she does a lot of outfit videos, and they're using Hollister clothes, which I really like Hollister clothes, so it's kind of my style. If that's not a brand that you particularly enjoy, then you wouldn't probably like her outfit videos, because she works there, so she wears a ton of their clothing. But I personally love it, and I also love her personality. She's really, really sweet and bubbly, and she has some really fun videos to watch. Her personality is contagious, and I like watching her, so yeah, I've been watching quite a few of her videos, and she also moved to Japan this month, so there have been some cool videos on that. The second channel that I've been watching a lot, if you saw my last month's favorites video, one of my favorite channels was Banana Blondie 108, and her boyfriend, his name's Jay, I think, he has a channel called Plant-Based Athlete, and I've been watching his channel a lot this month, and it's basically the same topic as hers. He does a lot of nutrition and fitness related videos, which those are 2 topics that I'm really interested in. I don't have any new music favorites for this month. I haven't really been listening to any new songs, so nothing new for that category, but I do have a book and a movie favorite that I figured I would mention. The movie is called Chasing Mavericks. Hopefully you can see the cover. There we go. And it has Gerard Butler in it, and I don't know who plays the other main character. Oh, Johnny Weston. And this is basically just a movie about Jay Moriarty, the surfer. It's really inspiring, and it's really, really interesting. He has a very interesting life story, and so does Gerard Butler's character, Rick Hesson, who was Jay's surfing coach. So really interesting. If you're into like surf movies, then you'll definitely like this, and if you're into inspirational kind of sport movies, then you'll probably like this as well. This is one of my all-time favorites, and I just got it for Christmas, so I'm really excited. I'd watched it before from the library, but now I have my own copy that I can watch as many times as I would like, And to go along with that, I also got this book for Christmas, which I had been wanting for a really long time since I saw the movie initially. This is actually the book that the movie was based off of. It's called The Memoir of a Surfing Legend, Making Mavericks, and it's written by Jay Moriarty's surfing coach, Rick Hesson, who's also called Frosty Hesson. So this is what it looks like. I am about 2/3 of the way through. You can see my bookmark there, and I really, really like it so far. He's a really interesting person, and I've been learning more and more about their story, even more than you hear about in the movie, because I think they changed a couple things in the movie to make it a little bit more motion picture friendly, but this is really cool. So I've been enjoying these two, and if you're into that kind of surfing culture stuff, I would highly recommend. So those are all of my favorites for this month. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any video requests, you can leave them down in the comments below as per usual. Or if you have any questions to ask me, you can also comment them down below. I'll have my Instagram and my Pinterest linked in the description bar in case you want to check those out. And I will see you all in the next video. So thank you for watching.